If you believe that the NFL is truly rigged, I'm sorry, but I can't talk football with you because your mind is too much in the gutter. You cannot be saved. If you've ever played football before on any level, high school, collegiately, professionally, no referees come to you before the game and tell you, hey, in the third quarter on 2nd and 8 with 6 minutes to go, we need you to miss this tackle. Or in the second quarter on 2nd and 7, we need you to throw this interception. When you get into the fourth quarter and it's 2 minutes left to go, down 7, we need you to fumble the football so the other team can win. Players in the NFL put in too much time, too much blood, sweat, and tears to openly allow their opponents to win games. The NFL has a huge hand in the rise of sports gambling. They're not about to be disingenuous and rig games and mess with the integrity of the game for the sake of trying to rig outcomes for ratings. The NFL doesn't have to rig games for ratings. Unlike the NBA and MLB, football is the most popular sport in America. People are going to watch whatever is put on their television, especially when it comes to the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl ratings increase every single season. If the NFL was rigged, then we never would have gotten the Cincinnati Bengals in the Super Bowl because nobody wants to watch a small market team. If the NFL was truly rigged, you would have teams like the New York Jets and the New York Giants playing in the Super Bowl more, who would be in the playoffs more because those are big market teams. And when those teams are good, they generate a ton of ratings and a lot of revenue. You cannot have a discussion with anybody that thinks that the NFL is the WWE. You cannot script a football game. You cannot call all these penalties and think that it's not going to be obvious to everybody that these games are rigged. Do you not know that it is illegal to rig sports games? It's the equivalent to insider trading. That's why the NFL and all these other sports leagues come down so hard on players when they bet on themselves, when they bet on their player props, when they bet on other teams and players inside of the league, because it ruins the integrity of the game. There's too much money at stake. If you don't want the starting quarterback of your favorite team to play like Anthony Richardson, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Check us out, JT Sports, on all podcasting platforms. Give us a 5-star review on Apple and Spotify. Let's get back to the video. To have to rig a game, the NBA has had situations when it's been rigged because it's much easier to rig a basketball game than it is to rig a NFL game where you have 11 players on both sides of the ball, 22 players in total, all on the field at once. You cannot stage a football game. Why is everybody so convinced that the NFL is rigged? Just because you bet on the team to win and you pick the wrong team to win and you lose a bunch of money doesn't mean that the outcome is rigged. No, it means that you picked the wrong team to win. Pick the right team to win next time. When you bet on the team and they win, you never say, oh, it was rigged for me to win. No, you only feel the NFL is rigged because you need to make yourself feel better when you bet on the wrong team and they lose you a ton of money. Maybe pick the right team to win. Be more educated with when you gamble. If you can't pick the right teams to win, then maybe you should be paying somebody who's a gambling expert or a capper to give you the proper betting advice so you can better increase your chances of winning. The Super Bowl increases in popularity every single year. The NFL gets popular annually, which is why the revenue is always increasing, which is why the salary cap always increases every single year. The NFL is growing in popularity because it's not a player-centric sport. Football is a team sport. Unlike the NBA, which is driven by star players, the NFL, yeah, star players are a factor, but more people tune into the NFL to watch teams. Teams are the main selling point of the NFL, which is why it's so popular and why the NBA had to intentionally rig the Luka Doncic trade for the sake of the Lakers not becoming irrelevant post LeBron after he retires. NBA ratings are sinking. The NFL is flourishing. Why? Because there's never been more interest in watching the NFL than what there is right now, which is why there's no need to rig the outcome of games. If the NFL was truly scripted, the Chicago Bears would have won another Super Bowl right now. They haven't won a Super Bowl since the 80s? Come on now. I refuse to argue with anybody that tries to make the argument, try to wear this tinfoil hat, that the NFL is truly scripted. These players get paid too much money. These owners spend too much money on these teams to risk, oh, well, we're just going to let this team win. Do you think that Jerry Jones and some of the other owners in the NFL openly just willingly let the Kansas City Chiefs win the AFC every year? The Kansas City Chiefs have been in the AFC Championship, one game shy of the Super Bowl every year since I was a 10th grader in high school. You think the owners are just saying, oh yeah, let's just rig it for the Kansas City Chiefs? No. These owners invest a lot of money into their team. They invest a lot of money to own the right to have a team. They invest a lot of money to pay players. They are not about to throw that all away for the sake of just letting one team win the Super Bowl. How is it that the Jaguars haven't won a Super Bowl yet? Sean Connor's one of the richest people in the world. You think that he just openly wants to own a team and not try to win a Super Bowl at all? Come on now.